Hello folks, I skipped a day. I just had my head down, cracking on yesterday, worked till dark, a bit of a slow start this morning, feeling a bit like I did a long day. But the first section of the roof, the timbers are up, so I'm going to turn you around and show you that. Hold on. I'll step back so you can get a better perspective of it. There we go. So this is the cutout for the first couple of velluxes at this end that go side by side, same at the back, so there'll be two windows side by side on both sides, so you get loads of light right the way through on both sides. See, it looks pretty mighty in these 4-inch timbers. Well pleased with progress. Seemed to happen real fast at first, and then yesterday was just a bit of a slog. So many cuts to do, but that's okay, we're getting there. So today I really need to deal with this this gable end. I've got to build a ladder, a gable ladder, which is effectively what's already there but rotten. You can see there these timbers that go through the wall. I've got to do a similar thing. I'm not going to have as big an overhang as there is here. I think the wall finishes about here, so I'll have maybe a 4-inch overhang. So I've got to get these timbers out. There's also a rafter that runs all the way up the centre of the wall. I'll get all of that out, take the slates off, get the rest of this sarking off, and then build a 6x2 ladder going that way. 6x2 barge board on the end, and that will take a fascia board. But then once those ladder pieces are in, then the wall's got to be built up to make it look right on the eaves when it's finished. So yeah, happy with progress. Hello folks, well, the last few days I've just had my head down ploughing on with the roof. I've not filmed anything because I just needed to concentrate on what I was doing and not think about other things. And I've got the first section of the roof pretty much done. As I do more sections, then I'll film more. Now that I've got it all set out, I kind of know where I'm going with it all, and I'll have a bit more brain space left to think about videoing. So what I'll do is I'll show you what I've done since the last bit of footage. Cracking day today. Lambs are loving it. Turn you around, and there we go. That's what we've got on the roof at the moment. So I've got all the timbers up, got the sarking on, rebuilt this ladder on the side. Same on the back. I haven't got the ladder up yet. I've taken the old one out and broken the wall off. You can see from this end where the ladder sits. So the right hand side's done, left hand side is to be done. So quite a big change. It's funny, you know, I've spent a week on this and it looks like I've done masses. I spent 9 weeks digging the floor out and it didn't look like I was getting anywhere. It's just the nature of the job. So I'll take you up inside. go. There's all the timbers, floor joists, and now I've got a temporary floor down so I can work off that. Little socket, there's your ladder going up the side there. It's quite a nice little room. It's more spacious than I dared to hope. Really pleased with the amount of room we've got. Headroom wise, it's pretty good. And I'm 6'5", so that's a good thing. Good view of the sheep from here. Maggie over there chasing them. Maggie, off you go. Yeah, so this will be these Velux windows. There's two on the back. They're just ordinary sort of middle swing Veluxes, and on the front they're going to be top hung fire escape Veluxes, so they'll hinge from up here, so the whole window will lift up. Pretty good view. This end is our main bedroom, so it'll be pretty nice. A lot of light coming in. Plus we're going to put the bed in the centre of the room, sort of pretty much where this workbench is, I suppose. So we'll sleep and be able to look out at the stars, which is what we had at our old house down in Essex. I built a loft conversion in that and put a big glass panel in the roof so that we could look at the sky when we fell asleep. Although technically we'd be looking at it before we fell asleep, of course. So that's where I'm up to. The rest of the day today I'm going to try and get some membrane on this so that it's somewhere near weather tight, because I'm not going to be doing any of the slating until the whole roof is on. I've got a lot of slating to sort out. I think something in the region of 6,000. They've all got to be dressed. So we're reusing everything that we've got, hopefully. So that's where we're at. It's really nice to see things coming together after spending so long taking things apart. Yeah, there we go. That's the latest. Morning, folks. I've just got back from being back down in England for a few days. My elderly mum has been pretty poorly, so I had to go down to see her and see my sister and see how things were going down there. I've just got back, but while I was away, Lindsay messaged me and said she thought the roof was moving. Never one to exaggerate. I wondered what she meant. But she assured me and sent me some photographs, and it certainly looked like it wasn't how I left it. We're not talking about the new roof, we're talking about the old bit. So I'm just going to go and have a look, see what the story is. So that's the new section. Nice straight ridge, fairly bendy ridge. Oh, oh, yes, that's definitely got a bit of a sag about it, hasn't it? So doesn't appear to be any movement on the rafters this side. It must be, the rafters must be sliding out at the back, I'm guessing. Yeah, if you can see that, the rafters are straight and then suddenly they dive out from the wall, and they've let go on the wall plate, which is completely rotten. And I guess all the movement of me being up stripping the other bit of the roof, it's just taken its toll. I thought at the time when I was clearing the other roof and stripping all the slates off, I wasn't going to be able to go up on this bit. It just all felt a bit unsafe when I was on the roof ladder up there. So let's have a look what's going on inside. Yeah, that's yeah, you can see that ridge I mean, you see it on the camera, but that ridge line through there has took a right bend. It kicks off line, so the whole thing's moved to the left. And guess what? We've got rain coming in the next few days. Ideally, I'd like to get this all off, but I don't think that's going to happen. First thing's going to be to get all this gear out here. Get the saws and the tools and the materials and maybe put it in the end room, which is all clear now. Yeah, I have to put a lot of it in here. At least it in here is dry. It's the bit with the new roof over it, so we're in the dry here, which is good. So yeah, let's get everything moved in here, and then somehow the easy thing would be to just knock it down, but I don't want to do that because it will damage too much of the slate. I think I don't want to lose a load of slate particularly. So what I was thinking was I might get some kind of extension pole handle on a slate rip and try and take a lot of the slates off from down here, or at least move the scaffold along and do it from below. Try and take the weight off the roof and leave just the timbers. If I can get the slate off, then it doesn't matter what happens, the roof can collapse then. I won't do any damage to things that I want to reuse. It's fairly significant, that, isn't it? That'll be the next ploy then. Well, I've spent the afternoon, well, the whole day really, and some of last evening, stripping the tiles off, or slates off the roof and the sarking. Just bashed the last of the sarking off. Fairly precarious, but it's all gone really well. I've got a stupid hard hat on at the moment, and you bash your head and everything when you've got a hard hat on. Anyway, how on earth this roof is still standing up there, I don't know. That's fairly straight still, but this bit just sags so badly. The angle of that sarking, and yeah. So that's the ridge line, and oh. So I think as I strip these rafters out, this bit, it's got to collapse surely. We'll see. I'll just keep taking this part out, a rafter at a time, and see what happens. That's torn it. Some pretty strange noises coming from the barn just now. I think collapse is fairly imminent. Since that little section there came out, this is just taking all the strain, and it's just leaning. There's lots of odd noises. Oh, you hear the whole thing creaking. Oh, there's slate sliding off. There's lots of creaking going on. Whole thing's on the move. what's going on. Oh yeah, you can see there where the roof has slid right out from the wall. Worse than what? No. Buck, put it off. It's go very shortly. I'm going to go and cut those other rafters.
You're going up there?
Just on the scaffold.
Oh, come on. Do you think it's just settled now? Could you do me a favour and get down?
I'm going to come this way.
Adrian!